Strong words. Let's get more on this from Max Wolff. He's chief economist at Manhattan Venture Partners and joins us here in New York. Max, the perspective I want to get from you today, because this debate is going to go back and forth in the legal realm, is how do investors view this? Are they concerned that Apple is now going to spend so much time fighting this legal battle that it's not going to focus on the innovation everyone so desperately wants to see?
No, I think investors will be happy and so far look to be fairly happy with Apple's stance. This is a brand stand and a grandstand by both sides, by Apple as well. Because the big knock on American technology companies, including on Apple, most of whose growth is going to be in the developing world, is that there's something perhaps a little bit compromised or sinister about big American tech companies because they may be too cozy with the government. So this is a really good chance for Apple to say, no, our premium price, our brand is security. You should get an Apple device because it's secure. And for those folks around the world who are afraid of American technology companies, don't be. And this occurs a week after China said you can't store your cloud data anywhere outside China. So we're also seeing a little bit of nationalism here. And I think Apple doesn't want to be on the wrong side of that when growth is in the emerging markets.
Interesting. And you know, Apple's stock has been down. Even before this cropped up, a lot of concern about whether they're too reliant on the iPhone. Should we be worried about the situation at Apple just from a pure business strategy point of view?
Look, so Apple's gotten beat up in a sort of general market swoon. After years and years of really embracing risk, probably too much, we're resetting and people are moving away from risk. Apple's a pretty good value here. The numbers are huge. That being said, we've known for a long time that Apple is an iPhone company that does a few other things on the side. 70% of revenue, more than 70% of profit comes from those phones. That's part of the reason you'll see a fight this big, this bold, even with the FBI, with the CEO involved, over those phones. That phone is the iconic symbol of American high tech. It is the engine that fuels Apple, and it is an existential question for Apple and for the largest market cap company in the world, Apple. What happens to those phones and to their policy?
Max Wolff, we've got so much we've got to squeeze in the show today. I wish we could continue talking, but you get the quote of the day for brand stand, grandstand. It is so true. Always a pleasure to catch up with you. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
For us from Manhattan Ventures.